Mayday, Mayday, this is Commander Delaney of the USS Potemkin. We are attempting to put down on Centauri Beta 7. Say again, we are attempting to put down on Centauri Beta 7. All hands, brace for impact.
Shuttlecraft portal log supplemental. Stardate unknown. On return from picking up new personnel for transfer to Potemkin, we experienced a technical malfunction and were forced to crash land on Centauri Beta 7. We transmitted an SOS but have no confirmation that any vessel in the area received our transmission. Lost in the crash were Lieutenant Durage, Lieutenant Junior Grade Bavin, and Ensigns McCullum and Connor. 100 years ago, Centauri Beta 7 was the site of an Earth colony, but it had to be abandoned due to two major factors. One, the extreme radon gas that permeated most of the homes built by the colonists, and two, the aggressive drug-resistant bacterial life forms that led to gangrene. With our injuries and burns, we face the same threat from the bacteria that took the lives of 40% of the population during the first year of the colony. And with the radon levels in the dwellings, it'll be best to stay outdoors and brave the harsh cold weather. I can only hope we'll survive until we're rescued.
Hastings, Mackenzie, have a seat. Let me take a look at you. What about you, Mackenzie? How are you holding up?
I feel all right.
You're burned pretty bad.
How you feeling, Hastings? You feeling alright?
I'm okay, sir. I just need to rest a few minutes.
Dr. Drake will want to take a look at that when we get back to the ship.
Oh. Okay if I stay here instead, sir?
Sir, do you think the Potemkin will find us soon?
I know Captain Gregory's working the crew pretty hard right now to find us. We have to do what we can to prevent hypothermia from setting in. We'll stay together under the blanket when not on watch. We'll take watch for 3 hours. I will give us 6 hours of rest every day. We also have to monitor each other for signs of hypothermia from setting in. Shivers, slurred speech, everything the Academy teaches you. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Aye, sir.
Shuttlecraft portal log supplemental. It has been 3 days since the crash. We are all suffering from frostbite and some form of a local infection. The infection is worsening. The cold is the worst. It pierces through our clothes with ease. The weather, however, has taken a turn for the worse. It is bitterly cold.
Let me get this straight. You left your desert homeworld to join Starfleet?
That's ironic. Desert world to an ice cube.
At this point, I'm beginning to miss the balmy winters back home now. I can almost feel the heat warming me.
Don't think too much about it, Hastings. Cold to play tricks with your mind. What about you, Mackenzie? How'd you join Starfleet?
I grew up on a colony world. There weren't that many opportunities for me, so my dad used to joke with me that if I didn't join Starfleet, that I'd kill a herd because I was always looking up at the stars and not doing my job.
What about you, sir? Why did you join?
My brother and I were always competitive. Whatever one did, the other had to do better. When he joined Starfleet, then by God, I was going to join Starfleet. He got better grades and even got a higher class rank than he did. And he beat me to captain now.
What ship, sir?
The Medusa.
I'm not familiar with that one.
She was destroyed with all hands.
I'm sorry, sir. We didn't mean to pry.
It's alright. According to the after-action report, my brother, Robert, answered a distress call, but it was a fake sent by pirates. Pirates' first shots took out the command center and several other key systems. The pirates tried to board the Medusa. Can you imagine that? Pirates trying to board a Federation vessel? Anyway, the engineer realized what was happening, put it all together, and set the Medusa to self-destruct. She took out the pirate ship with her.
You want to turn in? I believe I first watched it, sir.
Officer, thank you, Mackenzie.
Mike? Mike!
Yes, sir?
It's time to go home, Mike.
So no long-term effects? That's amazing.
There may be some tingling sensations in their extremities due to the cold exposure, but their treatment should fix that within the week. And after that point, they can return to duty.
Excellent. Thank you, Doctor. Captain's log, stardate 9815.0. Potemkin's orders are to continue the exploration of this sector before returning to Starbase K-13 for resupply and some much-needed R&R. I've just finished writing to the families of those who died in a shuttle crash. Exploration has always been dangerous business dating back to the age of sail, and will continue well into our future. After all, this human adventure has just begun.